Hey guys, what's up? So for those of you that don't know, I made a video earlier, but I'm doing an Ask Me Anything on Reddit, and I was initially just going to answer the questions on my own and chill, but I've decided that I'm actually going to just record myself answering some of the questions and post that because why not? And you guys also get my specific reactions and insight. And since a lot of people don't use Reddit a ton, if you guys happen to have any other questions, you could leave them under this video as well, or the last video I made. So yeah, why not? When in doubt, I usually just tend to make videos about things because I can, and a lot of people seem interested in this stuff. And if not, then there are always other videos I make. Like for example, later tonight, I'm gonna be making a laddering video. Tomorrow, later this week, I'm gonna be covering some tournament action. I might even cover some tournament action later this afternoon if I'm able to make it in time. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so all right, it's just me. The first question is, what is your favorite Pokemon to use, and in which generation and why? Okay, great question. I will give you an answer over a couple of gens. So in Black White, my favorite Pokemon to use is Latios. I actually made a video on it. Should I plug my channel a bunch of times just to be obnoxious as fuck? I don't really love doing that, honestly. Um, I'll do it anyway. Yeah, fuck it. All right. We're gonna just load this bad boy up. Um, Playlists. Ready game. No, no, don't play all. Oh, shit. My bad. My bad. So yeah, I figure why not plug myself a little bit. Um, it should work, right? Yep. Okay. Knife. Yeah. So for those of you that didn't watch the video and new to my channel, I love using Latios and Black White. It's the original nuke in my eyes. It's just so devastatingly strong with the choice spec set. And ever since Sleep got banned in that generation, it's now no longer needing to run Sleep Talk for Amux and Breloom because Black and White sleep mechanics are just so frustrating to deal with because they reset upon switching out. So having Trick as a freed up slot really opens up a lot of different outlets to essentially invalidate counterplays. For example, they go to Ferrothorn on turn one against you, or the first turn you're in, you trick it, and then all of a sudden that Ferrothorn's crippled the entirety of the game. No longer can recover, especially since Leech Seed is decreasingly common in Black White. And now you have leftovers recovery, and it just makes the game a lot easier for you to win, for example. And of course, Latios, regardless of that, is still a phenomenal Pokemon. One could argue that it's ban worthy in the generation. Another generation that I love playing is SMOU, and I have a video on Magirna, Finchinator SM Magirna. Should come up right. Ooh, Blender video comes up too. Love Blender. Um, that. Yup. SM is my second favorite generation, and my favorite Pokemon to use is Magirna. So basically, I'm gonna try to say I'm not using this specifically to plug my channel a million times. I wanna also elaborate a little bit. So I'm gonna write my reasoning out for why these Pokemon are great. Basically what I just said. But as for Magirna, um, yeah, Latios I'll go to first. Latios is a strong attacker, or rather a special attacker that always threatens something. Pushes progress. It's a great addition to the tier and functions at a top tier level both physically and defensively. Nice. Yeah, because also Latias defensively is underlooked a lot. It's a water resist, which makes it great against things like Keldeo or even Rotom, Wash, and Politoed, but also it checks Thunderous T, and nothing else really checks that in metagame right now, so it's huge. Girna is such a unique presence. It has unmatched defensive versatility, coupled. Oh, my bad. Coupled with just really amazing utility. I'll also say some honorable mentions are ADV, Tyranitar. I'm not going to discuss a ton about ADV just because it's my favorite metagame. I'm not really super great at it. And whereas, no, I'm not even going to say SS Clefable because SS Clefable is too generic and say, yeah, RS Clefable. And they're just phenomenal Pokemon as well. Um, yeah, so I hope that's a satisfactory answer. Um, all right. Hello, Finchinator. I'm a big fan. I have one burning question. Do you usually end up wearing matching or mismatching socks in your day-to-day life? Feel free to share any other sock-related information that you want to inform people about. I hope you have an excellent day. Well, first off, Dark FE, I hope you have an excellent day as well. Hello? Interesting question. Oh, let me just autocorrect that. I hope you have an excellent day too. I always wear matching socks. I always wear matching socks if at all possible. Sometimes I get lazy with laundry. Hope this quenches your thirst for shock specific knowledge on this fine day. Why not? Sure. Um, Thanks for doing this. Oh, thank you, Turbo Derp. Hope you're doing well. Do you think Gamefreak should continue not only the removal of hidden power and pursuit going forward, but also the narrowed move distribution of stuff like Toxic Knockoff? No, I do not. I want to let my Pokemon use all their goddamn moves. Fuck that. Just honest first impression of that. Even to the point of if you bring an Amon from old generation, can't use them. No, definitely not. I think that we should definitely stay true to the old moves. I think that they all serve amazing purposes in the game. Pursuit, a bit dicey, a bit more controversial move, but Hidden Power just offers so many more offensive counterplay opportunities that I feel would even help mitigate things like stalls, or well, rather balance its prevalence in the metagame. On top of that, Knockoff and Toxic are both great progress catalysts and can be opening up games in their own ways, which is always really cool. But also they're usable on balance, so they're versatile options as well. What do you make any changes to the type chart? Do you think types need a nerf or buff? Why? I would like for of the old moves and new moves to get normal increase. Distribution. I am not a huge fan on the Game Freak implemented limitations of this generation to be entirely honest. With that said, though, I understand why. Yeah, no, I mean, like, with that said, I get it from a marketing point of view. Hope that we see. Yeah, so basically, my big thing is that Hidden Power, I think, is a really great move. Moves like Refresh, I think, should be in the game. Same with Return. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put Return in there. Return is like one of the first moves I ever used like in game too. Like I have like massive nostalgia to that. Like I gave my Empoleon or my Starly Return in my first ever playthrough for Platinum, which was my first game in game. For those who don't know. So yeah. And why do you make changes to the type chart? Yes, make a couple types better off for steel, traps, bug, or poison. Yeah, why not? Those are two underlooked types. That's pretty cool. Definitely not something like Psychic or Dragon doing better than it. But yeah, Bug or Poison or maybe even Grass would be cool. Um, hey Finch, I watched your finals game for Runesville. Really, congrats on the great run to second place. Thank you. My team was just really full of great competitors. My managers, BKC and Tony Flygon, are two of my really good friends, and BKC, arguably one of the best players of all time, and Tony, one of the best managers of all time. So those two are a powerhouse managerial duo. And while I cost 35K, we also had some great players like Rogue Troller, Well IOU, my boy Vileman, and we just had a great time, a great run. Not to mention some other understated players we had in our team. And it was just a really fun tournament. And while we didn't quite come up victorious in the end, we had a good run. And I couldn't say that I'd have done it any other way, even if it involved winning. That was just a really fun chat to be in. So thank you for acknowledging that. But also, if you have a good black-white OU team, you can drop for laddering. It would be sweet if you could drop some in this thread, or maybe add some to the Ruins of Elf sample teams. I'm not in control of Ruins of Elf or their sample teams. I might suggest some updates for them in the future. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video so I don't show my whole team builder because I'm always a bit conscious of doing that when I'm in the middle of big tournaments, truth be told. And I'm going to link you guys some black-white teams, and maybe we'll even go through them, because why not? Alright, guys. Oh, crap, yeah. Alright, guys. So I'm going to go through two black-white teams here. One of them is a sand team. You can't really see, but I'm just going to go through the Pokemon on it. It's got a Chopo Tyranitar, a Sash Alakazam, a Swords Dance Yachi Garchomp, a Ferrothorn for spikes, a Latios for specs, and also a Rotom Wash. I believe that's it. Yeah, I used this in Ruins of Elf Premier League Finals. Dual, Psychic, Sand, Spikes, Bulky. Oh, I used this in ROAPL Finals. Oh, there's just a little space there. Oops, my bad. And also, this is just the Mammoth Rain team. If you see my channel, you've seen me use this a couple times in like Black White Cup and stuff. Politoed, Tentacruel, Ferrothorn, Mamoswine, Keldeo, and Thunderous Tea. Mamoswine, Rain, Bulky. Oh, use this in a couple of tours like Black White Cup. These two are good teams to fend off ladder competition because they're nice and offensive. And they take advantage of cool offensive threats like Yaki Champ and Never Melt. Is that one word? Is Never Melt Ice one word? It's definitely like 4 words. Who am I kidding? Never Melt. It's 3 words. It's 2 words. Never Melt is like combined, you know? I don't control ROA a ton, but I will be sure to let them know my thoughts on samples in the future. Yeah, honestly, this probably won't be my best video, but I figured that going through my thought process and just outlining these questions could be cool. Because a lot of people might have the same questions, but also you guys can use this as a little Q&A in the chat as well. Not live streaming this because I don't really do live streams a ton, but afterwards, I'd love to just get the questions on my own time. So if you guys have anything you want to know, like especially more advanced stuff, because a lot of this stuff is more dumbed down. Definitely don't hesitate. Oh god, more questions are still flowing in. All right, this could be a long video, but that's fine. I've got time. My mom's not gonna be home with lunch until like 2:30. We're getting Chick-fil-A, which is something that I like. Although I don't stand with them politically at all. This is not a political channel. Not discuss that. I do really hate what's going on in this country right now, and I hope for universal equality. But I'm really not trying to make political statements. So no matter who you support or you don't support, you can watch my channel and enjoy my videos. I hope. But that aside, if you were in charge of Gamefreak, what aspects of the game would you change to improve the competitive scene in Pokemon? Great question. If I was in charge of Gamefreak, what aspects of the game would I change to improve the competitive scene? I think I'd remove like the whole DLC. I'd just release all Pokemon at once. Let me explain why in this. It makes curing far less clunky and interrupted. It would sure as hell save me hours of my life every single month. What else? Oh yeah, I would also sorry, let me think for a minute. Oh, I would not have changed teleport. I would have undone changes to teleport to make to revert it back to useless status. What else? Oh, and decrease the chance of skull burning for sure. Yeah, 20% burn would be a lot better. I don't care if you want any parallel structure with level. Ooh, what's the best NU metagame you've ever played? This is one of my favorite questions. One of my favorite questions. Thanks so much for asking about NU. Alright, so we're gonna go like ham on this question. Late SMNU around fall 2019, aka during Smogon Snake Draft 3, was the best NU metagame ever, in my opinion. I loved how many different archetypes were viable, and also the balance that was kind of internally developed by the player base. So much room for creativity. Also, a strong standard being established and clear to most of the database. Most of the. I'm not even gonna bother. All right. Also, um, one renew. No, be at two renew. I mean, has a special. So basically, Black White Two and U was like the most like proactive balls to the walls and U metagame ever. Kind of ratchet, if you ask me. And I just really love how it kind of prompts a bit more of a unique skill set in players of it that frequent it. For example, the only really spinners, because Defog didn't exist, are like War Turtle and like Armaldo, both of which are seen as very poor options. And there's a ton of hazard users like Piloswine's a great rocker, for example. Garbodor can set up spikes, and so on and so forth. Golurk can rock, Rocks are getting up, hazards are getting up. And yet things like Charizard are still viable. And things like Alamola, like bulky teams, are still viable. And honestly, I think that fact is really cool. I think that the fact they can exist simultaneously and kind of force proactive, quicker games where every turn matters so much as opposed to just defog sequences and wish teleport sequences kind of nullifying play. I think that's really what I love. That's like my bread and butter. So these are my two favorite NU metagames ever. Late SM NU was just like the best metagame NU has ever had, and Black White NU is just like a personal favorite. So I get the best of both worlds with that. All right. This is a question that's very important to me, and Starry, a friend of mine, asked it, so we're just going to take it really seriously here. What steps have you taken to make OU a safer place for people of color, LGBTQ, and trans folk? Very good question. I've seen some very unsettling leaked logs from people in positions of authority recently. Beyond that, I was laddering yesterday, and someone named a male guard of our named Smogon admin. I nearly cried. So first and foremost, I don't really care about these comments. This might be Tony Flygon, or it might be someone impersonating him. I don't know. But if it is Tony, what's up, dude? You're my bro. But regardless of that, I'm assuming it's not. But regardless of that, this is a very serious question. So first off, I'm a member of Smogon's senior staff, which is basically super moderators and admins comprised in a single group that's overseeing the operations of Smogon. And I gotta say, we've received a lot of reports lately, and I'm a bit disappointed in the community at large, in everything that they've been doing. And personally, I've went out of my way to make sure that we limit harassment, not only on people of color or people in the LGBT community, but anyone that might be made fun of, bullied, or just harassed in any regard. We definitely want to cut that out. Personally, I know it's a problem, and it's something that I've been making strides to. I've had to report people that I consider my friends and people I don't consider my friends, and also ban people that, well, quite frankly, I wish weren't banned because they're my friends, but they've done really stupid things and they've hurt people, and that's not okay. Sometimes you got to say, okay, personal shit aside, I don't care if I like you, I don't like you. If you're doing something wrong, I have to do this. I have to report this. And at the end of the day, um, it's best if we were to be kind, treat people with kindness, hashtag Harry Styles, and avoid any name calling, any bullying, any harassment. So let me answer this question a bit more thoroughly. I just got to think about this. That we are having a safe and welcoming environment throughout Smaga. Personally, I have had to ban and kick mute a number of trouble users in both the OU room and Discord. I have also briefed my staff members and contributors about the potential issues regarding U4. However, most of this work falls under the general Smagon/tournament Smagon community. As a member of the SMod team/senior stop. We have actively been dealing with reports punishing users who dare to abuse or harass these user groups, and also making sure to comfort and check in on anyone who has been mistreated historically. We care a lot about user safety and comfort in our chat spaces as community. I hope for a day when Smogon and Pokemon is harassment free. I am working hard to get closer to that great goal. All right, so yeah, basically sums it up. I just really take an anti-harassment stand. I'm zero tolerance for any sort of bullying, any sort of personal insults. There's like trash talk, of course, that's fine. But when it gets to calling someone out for their identity or their race or their religion or anything else that might be like a personal attribute of them, that's when you draw the line. That's clearly not acceptable. And I hope that we don't see any more of that in the future. But we definitely are going to because of the state of community. And that's something that I'm personally working to minimize, personally working to punish those behaviors. And I really don't want to see any more of that. So if you're going to be a racist or a bigot, then get the fuck out of here. That's basically what I have to say. And if you're going to be that way, then I'm going to make sure that you're punished. Because I just not no tolerance for that. So thank you so much. Sorry for asking that question. Have you ever thought about getting to VGC? Oh, great question. How do you feel about doubles formats? Doubles OU on Smogon looks super fun. I talk with my players each SPL to Snake and test with them when possible. I even played in a few DPLs, but I only won one game as I am still a novice in doubles. VGC. I don't know if you guys know Edu or Eduardo Chua. I'm not sure to pronounce his name. I not on the top of my head right now. But basically, Edu was my SPL teammate, my doubles player last year, not this year, last year, and he made it all the way to finals and won the Australian regional, and it was just so cool watching him win that. And we watched all on stream and call together, and it was just amazing. Such an amazing environment. So since then, I followed VGC, especially VGC 19 more so than VGC 20. I have no clue what VGC 20 looks like, honestly, and it was just amazing to follow that. VGC is an amazing and exciting format and community. My friend and ex-SPL teammate Edu made finals and won the Aussie regional in 19, and my whole team watched him in stream, and he gave us a shout out. It was amazing, and I enjoyed the entirety of the stream, ranging from the games to the analysis. I love the VGC 19 formats, and I am not as well. Yeah, so basically, right now, obviously VGC is limited, but there's still just not much of a process of me playing in real life, just 'cause so much other stuff going on, and I prefer Smogon formats. But I still find it so exciting, and I'll definitely be sure to watch streams. And I think that community is very cool. It's blossoming more and more as time elapses, and I'm curious to see what brings of them in the future. My boy Nails is a great player. Also, a lot of other Smogon players are just really good at VGC. I think Ezreal actually has a lot of roots in GSC as well. VGC, sorry, not GSC. Oh my god. How do you think the Nat Dex cut affected the Gen 8 metagame? Full Q. It limited the tiers development and made tiering super choppy from a policy point of view. I hate knowing that a lot of our work will be undone slash has to be amplified more in the future due to it coming in waves as opposed to all at once. Finding a balance may take year instead of months. On top of that, I am as excited as the next dude, if not more, to play with all the new toys, Pokemon slash moves, and I just want them all now so badly. Yeah, so great question, Mr. Republican Sands. Basically, I wish it didn't happen. I wish we just got all the Pokemon, all the moves right off the bat, but I get it that they're trying to keep interest, trying to make money off of this. It makes sense. I'm a business dude. I studied finance at Binghamton, so I get it. I really do from a marketing perspective, and they probably are profiting off of this, especially when everyone's pretty much held hostage inside their houses like this. So yeah, they're really taking advantage of the situation, and I get it. Gamefreak's smart; they know what they're doing. But from a tiering perspective, it sucks. Wish we got everything at once because we'd be able to really have a balanced metagame already. And now it's going to just completely overhaul a lot of the progress we made, and who knows what's going to happen from here. But I'm very excited for what's to come. So yeah, I hope this answers satisfactory for you. Oh boy, we got 3 questions here from Posts Only Jiyoung. 100% win rate against Ojama. Oh shit, I'm talking to the GOAT right now. All right. The GOAT is present in the building, guys. Few questions. In the past year and a half or so, say SPLX onwards. Okay, so since the start of SPL 10, right after I made Small Grind Tour Finals, I see how it is. No, I'm kidding. What has been your favorite tournament game? Good question. No. My bad. I showed my Google Calendar for a second there, but nothing's on it. I've wiped that out because of quarantine. So yeah. Oh boy, I just clicked the wrong thing now. I gotta find it. It's actually pretty recent. It's my Smog Tour game against Corazon game 1. Yeah. This would be it. All right. 1. My round 1, game 1 versus Corazon for ST29. Played amazingly and thorough. I'm gonna say amazing. I'm gonna played really well around a problematic matchup and took advantage of a lot of patterns of play. I felt like I had a psychological advantage and honestly unleashed a whole new gear of playing ability. I posted a video on it as well, but covered the whole series, so I won't plug it. 2. But yeah, this is a really cool game. Basically, what happened is not going to go through replay because 100 turns, but he brought a Zard Y plus Weavile against a team that basically had no Zard Y check besides special defense with Fran, which gets 2 killed by Focus Blast. And I just played around it plus Pursuit really well. I also had Assault plus Strange too, which was really clutch. And I just basically wiggled around threats and whittled down his team, so I suddenly became threatening. Over 100 turns, I really never let my foot off the gas for that entire game. And this was just really cool. I did things like keep my Gliscorian on a Weavile as he clicked knockoff, predicting the Heatran, or the Rotom on a knock. I kept my Rotom Wash in on a Kartana as he clicked Z Steel, knowing that he wasn't going to attack into the Tangrowth or the Tornado Steel with Leaf Blade. And these sequences just opened up the game for me. And then I just kept the pressure up on the Zard Y, and it was just a really cool momentum-heavy game. And this is kind of how I love playing. I love kind of being a step ahead of the opponent. Who is one player you played against us watched who has never placed highly in an official tournament that you believe is extremely good? Highly in official. Well, that's hard because someone like TDK, for example, is someone I'd say here. If you're only talking about individuals, but officials, it's a bit less easy to say. Never placed highly. Player you played against watched. Someone underrated. TDK never goes far in individuals, but I view him as a fringe top player. So TDK is one answer, but I'm going to give someone that hasn't done well in either individuals or team tours. Because TDK has done really well in the team tours. He's positive on the sheet, for example. He's had some bad team tours as well, like that 04 Snake, but he's also had some really dominant performances. Who else? I'm trying to think here. I was going to say Luthier because Luthier is actually a really good fundamental player. He knows how to be aggressive. He really understands the conditioning part of the game. But he actually had a really good tournament in LC, but he's never really done well in individuals, so maybe that's a possible answer. Banned Mana, but now he's tearing up Classic, so that's kind of invalidated. I'm really trying to think this through here. Let's open up the sheet. You know what? We've got a tool here at our disposal, the sheet. Oh, what am I kidding? John W. There we go. John W. has limited success in team tours individuals, but I view him as on the verge of becoming a top player with more experience as well. He is a great presence in Gen 5 through 8, and a lot of positive. All right, so John W is a good answer. 3. In the ideal world, if you were tired of if you were tired leader of every old Gen 1 through 7, what would be the first changes you make to any of these metagames, such as banning slash freeing Pokemon on tradebacks, ban counter in RPY due to mechanical issues, ban nothing in GSC because it's lit, ban nothing in ADV because it's lit, um, and Jirachi in TPP because it's honestly the center of so much problematic gameplay and strategies. I think it would lead to an off phase in the tiers though, so it's hard to be sure of. And in black white, yeah, because I think the time pass strategies might pop up. Or else I would maybe free Koopa U, but only on a trial basis. And SM I would leave B, but I could see freeing banning. Because it does have a versatile slew of offensive sets. And lastly, what are you we're getting your revenge on IP? I already beat Omari P. Beat Omari P. And yes, this got really good questions from the guy who's 100% win rate against the Jama. So thank you so much for asking these questions, really thorough. And I hope I give you satisfactory answers. If not, let me know. I'll be sure to get to them. Joe45, hey Finch, big fan of your work on Smogon. Thank you so much with regards to not letting Jordy peak delighted. Okay, not exactly where I thought that was going, but I respect that. My question is, when do you plan to buy a microphone for your lives? They're some of the best PS lives right now, but it can be distracting listening to your commentary through a fan. Um, Probably after quarantine, honestly. I need to find work in real life, and I graduated, but I cannot do that quite yet. I am going to work on improving through other means, as I alluded to in my video last night, but some money-oriented changes are a bit of a ways away due to my IRL situation. I hope you understand, and I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate the nice remarks and your presence. I'm not going to say your presence and your questions. Yeah. Keep up the great work. Yeah, this guy Joe is actually a really nice guy in Smogon. I think he plays Cap mostly. Actually played in a couple tournaments there when Gmar's happy played some Cap. But yeah, he's a really nice dude, and I appreciate these questions. Quarantine. Yeah, but this is basically how healthy is the meta now that Dracovish is banned? Is there a huge difference? It's still a little early to tell, but I think it is 100% healthier, and we will simply see more versatile teams with different cores, aka more leeway on Tex Pharaoh, less Seismic reliance, more SR setters from diff places, and a lot more diff offensive options, like maybe even Craw or Gara popping up more. So yeah, basically, I think Dracovish is actually going to help diversify the metagame a bit. A lot more offensive options are going to be used now that it's not on teams. Also, we're going to see a wider array of defensive cores, just because they don't need one thing to like 100% invalidate Dracovish. So it's really cool. kind of limiting the shackles on the metagame, but there are still some restrictions. We're going to get to those in the future for sure. Do you like how the OU metagame is looking right now compared to SMOU? I prefer SMOU, but it's hard to compare the two due to limited time and Pokemon in SSOU. I foresee a future. Oh, I can't spell. Oh my goodness. That is great for all players. We just need more Pokemon info this time. I think the meta right now is okay, but there are some lamer elements of it, including building certain archetypes that we will work to improve upon post DLC. Yeah, so basically, I think that we just need more Pokemon and more time because those resources can go a long way for us. Might need some more bans or some unbans, and that'll lead to just kind of a more freed up balance of a metagame. And I think SMU was really cool. One of my favorite OUs, probably my second or third favorite OUs. So yeah. So in the Joe video with Vish, at the end you ended up talking about complex bans, and I was just wondering, in your opinion, how complex is too complex? Like the video specifically mentioned banning abilities on certain mons, but what other complex bans would you consider? Honestly, not too many. I think at some point you start a massive slippery slope. Oh, why should any Pokemon be Uber? You can simply ban the moves, items, abilities as it is, and then that defeats Tearing and Smogon as a whole. Specific things like what I touched on with Joey could very well be a start needed, which it may not. Music may just be okay this gen as is. But I cannot comment much beyond that and be honest, realistic in giving any confidence about it. I do not want to try to mislead you guys. Sorry if this is not what you want to hear. Oh my god, I can't type. But this is my honest stance right now. So basically, I don't know how far we could go into the complex ban spectrum. Even Blaziken, it's going to require a lot of discussion. I think Blaziken's not going to be ban-worthy this generation now with Toxic, Paladon, Slowbro, and no Z moves. It does get U-Turn and Brave Bird, but I don't think they do a ton for it. And again, Slowbro's coming, Lottie's eventually coming, Moltres, Zapdos eventually coming, So I just feel Blaziken might be balanced with Speed Boost, which would be really cool. And hopefully this issue doesn't pop up. Yeah, complex bans, really touchy topic, and I'm definitely willing to discuss them, and I'm open-minded for sure, but I don't know how far we could realistically go without triggering a slippery slope, which would potentially undermine our entire tiering system. So yeah, pretty much what I said yesterday with Joey. We got to be careful, but I'm definitely willing to discuss these with leadership and see where we can go if need be, but we might not need to. So yeah. What mon have you had the most fun using in OU? This generation. All right, let's pull up viability rankings, just because why not? Overused. And we're gonna go for a top 3. We're gonna list 3 Pokemon we enjoy the most right now. Rotom, Heat, Conkeldurr, and Rotom, Heat, Conkeldurr, and Hydreigon. Yeah. Rotom, Heat, because it always forces progress and also has a nice defensive place. Conkeldurr because it does so much damage and is virtually uncountered. Hydreigon because the MP3A set is a timeless classic breaker that can destroy common balances with ease while fitting defensively. Okay. Yeah, I hope those 3 are satisfactory answers to you. This is just for SSU, I'm assuming. So yeah, I'm just going to give those answers. I think they're all really great options, and I have a lot of fun using all of them. I just got to close something real quick. Yep, okay. Big fan, especially your recent foray into YouTube and some of the tier lists you made. Thank you so much, DJ Dinosaur. I really appreciate this. Thank you for taking notice of that and watching those. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And definitely going to be more metagame analysis to come. Anyway, I don't really have any worthwhile comments, but why on Smogon do you have it's Fink, dumbass, when you pronounce it Finch? This isn't a joke. Yes, it is. It is. Alright, let's find the source here. Fink 2612. Why is it not loading? There we go. It's Vince, dumbass. I beat him in a tour once, and it's stuck with me since. Fink is a long time contributor, and my custom title was given by Jake, aka Zebroiken, when he was a mod and I was a newer tour player that befriended him through World Cup. I have stuck with it since then, and it has honestly grown a lot in Smogon lore. Also, I used the name Fink2612 in SPL 6 when my team won a week lopsidedly versus Fink's team after making a bet with them about the name, which pretty much initiated the whole inside joke of it. Yeah, so basically, during SPL 6, I was on the Bigs, and we beat the Raiders 10-2, and I told them if we won at least 10 games this week, which is really hard to do, winning 10 of 12 games against any competitive SPL team like them is just impossible almost. And we did it somehow. We did get a bit lucky, but we somehow did it. So I changed my name to Fink2612 for the rest of the season, which was really funny. And Vince didn't mind. He's a nice dude, very chill. And then they also used my user title to mock his. I guess I'll edit the comment, say his user title is it's Fink. Yeah, and Finch, yeah, I don't think he asked about the origin of Finch. Finch is my real life, part of my real life last name. So yeah, we currently have two Dragon Nukes in Hydra and Kirim. We also have Dragapult, by the way. Since they both have similar weaknesses to Dragapult, Conkeldurr and Conkeldurr, buddy, Conkeldurr and Conkeldurr? I don't think so, Mr. CG Archer 14. I think that's one Pokemon. But hey, maybe I'm seeing double right now. Who knows? And somewhat breaking potential. Why is Hydra at 12 and Kirim at 22? 12 and 22? Does he mean like on the Vibulus ranking? Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, does he mean on my video? Yeah, he means on my video. Okay. And would you have expected to see a shift in preference if we have more time? Kirim is going to get better with time. We're already seeing it with World Cup qualifiers. It was just slept on for a while due to SR vulnerability and Dracovish being the big choice breaker in the metagame. For more, check out this post. And I'm gonna link my metagame. Just got to post. I just posted about Kirim before, actually. Yeah, so what as well. Should be on page 14, right? Nope. Maybe page 13? Here we go. All right, hope that clears that up. What situation weren't using one over the other? Actually, this kind of is answered here. NP3A Dragon is a sweeper and breaker, whereas Q is solely a breaker, which is still fine, of course. Sometimes they can be interchanged, but levitate plus ghost resist helps Hydra. Ice beam plus breathe dry stamina ability helps Kirim a lot. Additionally, and unrelated, when can we expect starter HA to be allowed in ladder since Carter gets today? Today / tomorrow. Not working first hand with PS devs, but they're very good at their jobs. I love Hone Hero, by the way. Ooh. their jobs and are quick to act. Yeah, I think that's a pretty thorough answer. I hope that helped. Poly O string cheese. Ooh, that is some good string cheese. I love this man. This man is the goat. Poly O string cheese. That's my goat right there. We're gonna probably keep going for another 15 minutes, and then I'll just start answering the questions on my own. Without the video, because just over an hour long, me just sitting here and answering questions is probably a bit exhausting for you guys. And honestly, if you guys are still watching at this point, then A, I'm impressed, and B, leave a comment letting me know your favorite quarantine activity if you're still in quarantine, so have been for a long time, or let me know your favorite generation of Pokemon, either in game or competitively, or both. Yeah, leave a comment saying that. All right. Um, when you possibly be able to comment more on the ABR situation from early Gen 8? Do you think some of it was pent up frustration, as what was viewed as a very stagnant man in Gen 7 due to some who argued counsel? Okay, well, this is not a question I love answering because ABR is a good leader, and I think he just wasn't always seeing eye to eye with the community. And I'm glad he's still on my council, and I'm personally glad he's still a prominent member in the community. And I think people villainize him a little too quickly. But I will say that right now I'm just making efforts to be more transparent, and I think they're going a long way. And we're also going to try and be a little more proactive, and I think they're going a long way. So I'm going to try and frame this answer so I focus more on the positivity of the present as opposed to the negativity of the past, if you will. Um, Good leader who simply has the philosophy about tiering and most of the community. He decided to pass TL to me as I align more with the player base and also have a bigger platform for transparency and public participation, doing things like this slash YouTube that pushing in OU a lot. ABR. What? I just got tagged in a post on Instagram. Hold up, I'm getting like spammed right now because there's like a lot of dumb shit going on at the moment. Yeah, sorry. Um, Delete this real quick. Yeah, no, there's a lot of weird shit going on social media right now. So protect your accounts. Be safe, guys. For sure. Anyway, um, back what I hear, I'm saying ABR. He is a good dude. I love having him on my council. He simply is more conservative and hesitant than most people would like. And that's basically it. The sleep clause thing was just mishandled at all levels, not just his fault. We can move beyond that. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna keep that in check for sure. Um, the community has a right to be frustrated, but I appreciate more recent efforts acknowledging the council's improvement activity, participation, and proactive decision making. I am trying my best to be open as a resource and guide to the community while also keeping up with hearing matters. I think every single day are making a difference and taking steps in the right direction. What else can I say here? All right, yeah, I think that's a good enough answer. I know I kind of dodged part of the essence of the question, but I'm not here to shit talk ABR because I genuinely have nothing bad to say. ABR is one of my best friends. He's a great leader and he's a great player slash metagame analyst. He knows everything inside and out, and I'm so glad to have him on the council. And I love everything he contributes, even if we don't always see eye to eye. I'm admittedly, a bit more liberal in banning things slash proposing suspects than him, but together we balance each other off nicely. We balance each other's ideas off each other nicely, and I'm just really glad ABR is around. So let's look at him as a positive presence and ignore any potential past things you might disagree with. Because let me tell you, the dude's nice. He does some many great things on Smogon, and I couldn't imagine where it would be without him. Honestly, is there an article or video you consider fundamental to understanding Pokemon battling? That's hard. I'm just gonna link a bunch of Joey videos. Joey Pokemon guide. Maybe this will help. All right, this is a really good video. I've watched this a couple times over. A guide to Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, I'm gonna link a couple of these. Oh, oops, sound off here. Um, yeah, and I'm also gonna link him to Guide to Pokemon Showdown because this is a really good video. Damn you. Yeah. And then also link a video I made recently. Oh, actually, how to win at Pokemon. I don't want to link a Blunder video. I think there's probably too much like troll bait in there. I love Blunder though. Don't get me wrong. Pokemon guide. Let me just see if BKC. I think there's a BKC video as well. I want to link actually. Um, yep. BKC's got some good videos. Yeah, and he's got a lot of stuff. Oh God, this is a video right here. Yeah, and then also link one of my videos. Finchinator, how to improve. Yep, and this is a good video as well. All of these are great videos. Articles on Smogon are fantastic, but tend to be more specific to topics at hand. I would recommend familiarizing yourself with the basics across these types of videos and learning with time, and then looking into specific articles. Hope these help. Joey, BKC, and Blunder, as myself sometimes, can be great guys on YouTube. Yeah, alright, hope that helped. What does Finchinator look like? Pictures of me have been publicly posted a ton. Let me pause 1 second. Alright, we're back. Let me just reply. I'm just going to link this post here. These are the most recent pics, albeit 2 years old. I've publicly posted on Smogon. Hope that helps. Oh, nice question here. Okay. Versus Wildcat Formation. I've definitely seen this guy around the Reddit before. I'm sure this guy knows what he's talking about. Subsam Premium is getting really popular, don't you think? Here's my question. If you could break Smogon peering policy and change format by banning or unbanning Pokemon slash move slash ability for selfish reasons, unbanning an Uber, what would it be? For me, it'd be banning Halucha in SMOU, dumb, unrevengeable ultimate matchup for Gizmon. Have you tried Milotic in SSOU? Okay, long question here. Let's see how many questions are left because I want to see how many more I can answer in this video. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh, I'm gonna answer why not questions for sure. I'm answering all these, but I'm only gonna answer so many on air. Okay, so I'm gonna answer this and also why not questions, and then once I'm done with those, then I'm gonna end this video. All right. Yeah, so it'll be about an hour long. Um, Subsea Improvement is great. Yeah, I'm gonna link the metagame discussion post again. Um, a lot of good posts in this thread. All right, love my boys GBB and Jordy. Shout out to them. But anyway, we gotta go through this whole thread again. The control F process. Okay, here's my in banning. I would unban Metal from SSOU because natural counterplay is around and it's so fun to use, especially the band and acid armor sets. I love the meta with it and was sad it got banned, but this may be a minority opinion. Also, for all the Clef haters out there, this gives y'all something to abuse it. Nope, something to abuse it. Let me. Yeah, here we go. Um, Milotic. Halucha is a good answer, by the way. Halucha, their answer. That Mon is mad, annoying, and matchup oriented for sure. Okay. Milotic. Nah, I haven't used Milo, but it seemed cool in Dark Meta. Brawl and especially with competition like size, method, or even jealous and crowds being superior. I think it'll eventually go UR, but some lighter dudes in 15 and 1700 spam it with flame orb to boost the ability. So that's basically why it's ranked. Just for what it's worth. Okay. Yeah. HA Cinderace checking maybe receiving grace, but not gonna theory on all too much. Good Q. Last but not least, I think my favorite replay of you playing outside of some where the Smogging Straight Death you showed was. Oh my god, this man's been around for a while. Yo. All right. First off, this is a really good thing to bring up. This is a game against Well LU. I used Stone Edge, make a Pinsir, and called a Zapdos in a really nice game. What's that against Well? Hold up, let me find it. Yo, this man put me on nostalgia trip. I love this question. This guy's heat. This guy's really heat. Yeah, Spagon Snake Draft here. So we're gonna go back to Spagon Snake Draft. Was that one or two? Fuck. I think that was one. I don't really use pins anymore. Well, yeah, this is my first Spagon Snake Draft game ever. Yeah, there we go. I think I 6-0. Yeah, I do. All right, dope. Wow, nice memory there. This was one of my faves. Thanks for reminding me about it. I appreciate this nice nostalgia trip. Yep. Glad you enjoy some replays. More coming for sure. Because I play everything LMAO. All right. I really appreciate these questions. This is great. I'm gonna thumbs up this man right here. All right. Kind of a vague question, but what's it like being leader of tier metas? Are there? Oh wait, now I'm gonna. Okay, fine. Since I already started reading this question, I will get to it. Maybe we'll go a little longer. Are there any weird, quirky, notably interesting disparities between the two tiers? Also, getting into tours and ending up playing in tournaments. Okay, this is actually a question I want to update anyway. Oh shit, I just got a LinkedIn request. All right, I gotta focus on job stuff later today too. Bet. Hopefully, I can get myself a job. Um, yeah, no. For those of you who don't know, I guess since we are talking about personal stuff anyway, I graduated Binghamton um, last month, I guess. Now it's June, so yeah, just 4 years. Finance, business school of management, rather they call it. Looking for a job now, but it's really hard with the economy being as is. So I'm just looking to get one by the start of 2021, start working then. So I got a ton of time for Smogon and Pokemon stuff right now, which is kind of cool. So you can put out videos like this and all other sorts of videos, but also kind of awkward as well because I want to get working with my life. I have so high ambitions and expectations for myself that I'm just constantly driven to do the best I can. And unfortunately, I'm limited in how much I can do right now. But that's okay. The state of the world is definitely going to improve in the future. So stay confident, guys, for sure. Yeah, kind of a big question, but it's really fun. Get to work with so many amazing people doing great things and helping countless individuals enjoy their hobby. I love making a difference and helping people. With this platform, I can maximize that. It is a treat and honestly a blessing to work in the capacity that I do. I could not be more thankful for my positions currently. Honest answer, by the way. I know that sounds sugarcoat, but no, that's as honest as it could be. I'm really appreciative. I love helping people. I love making a difference. I feel like I'm contributing so nicely right now. And it just means the world to me. So thank you guys so much, everyone that supports me, people that have helped me climb up the ladder on Smogon, and just everyone in between. It means so much to me, and my heart is honestly warmed by all of this. Yeah. Um, OU is a lot more people in public than NU. NU has a great little community that is always welcoming, but a little less publicly important slash out there than OU, if you catch my drift. Handling both tiers is different. We tend to have more council emphasis in at diff times in both. I love my councils and contributors and players in both tiers though. Shoutouts to everyone who plays and enjoys these tiers for sure. Yeah, okay. And what advice getting started one day? Sorry, what advice would you give to those wanting to one day end up playing in tours and tournaments? Well, first off, tours and tournaments are the same thing, but a little nitpick aside, get active on Smogon. Oh, why is this popping up? Okay, my bad. Make an account, join tours, and play as many as you can. Getting games versus top players is how to improve. You can only be as good as your best opponent. Experience firsthand goes a long way. When in doubt, ask questions, and grind through games. You will get much better and less nervous with time. Trust me. Yeah, basically, the only way to get better at Pokemon is first-hand experience, or like learning from other people's first-hand experiences, or like directly, if you will. So that's huge. I hope that helped. Anyway, I know there are a lot of great questions here, and I'm gonna get to all these for sure. But I just first want to respond to the questions by why not, and then I'm gonna end this video, and then I'm just gonna keep responding to them in my own time. I've got a lot of time this afternoon, so yeah. Oh, I just gotta close this. How does it close? All right, perfect. Yeah. Favorite Pokemon and why? Competitively or casually? Tyranitar and Garchomp overall. Toxapex if you count competitive only. And Polion if you count in-game only. If it has been answered already, you may also answer, what is your favorite Pokemon-related memory? My favorite memories are first playing Pokemon Pearl back in like 4th grade and grinding through it with my trusty Napoleon, the Staraptor, Luxray core, and winning. And on top of this, competitively, it is winning World Cup in 2018 with my boys on Northeast. All right, that's what I answered the first question. Good question. Blastoise is non-mega learned Shell Smash in this generation, which has been a meme for us for a while. Turns out that he still hits like a garden hose. What changes do you think would benefit Blastoise in his non-mega form to make him a balanced threat in OU? If it gained like 20-25 as attack, it would surely be viable, but what it needs most is like extra sensory to hit. I cannot spell that. Oh my goodness. Hit packs right now. It is walled by too much, including big wigs like packs. Even at +2, you really can't make it work because of that. But with more specialized coverage and firepower, haha, it's water. I know. XD. Nah, I'm not gonna. More firepower behind it, it could be a nice addition to OKNet bulk to let it set up sometimes. Good question, for sure. Which Pokemon, in your opinion, deserves more usage or attention in OU and NU? In OU, probably. Hold up, let me go to the viability rankings again. Just think. I want to say it's going to be Incineroar, but I'm not entirely sure because a lot of people disagree on that. So I'd like to find something a bit less controversial. I'll probably Primarina and Jirachi because Jirachi's a really good Primarina and Jirachi. Prima is a premium win con that is still fairly OU, and Rachi, a top-notch clef abuser with a ton of versatility. You will see who's ABR ahead of the curve using Rashi a lot in tour games. In NU, harder to say, but I think some niche valley types like grass and ground deserve more usage. Former hits quag with multi-attack. Ladder is invalidated on some structures due to ground competition in SR slot, but is overall great. Offensively. And for open-ended question, which single change or set of changes would you recommend Gamefreak that would make Pokemon an overall more attractive and enjoyable experience for both casual and competitive players like on cartridge? Allowing Z moves Gen 8. Introducing Return as Frustration again as their kinda fundamental moves we all grew up with. And experimenting with more things like diff type U-turn, dash, U-turns, and a whole wide array of diff type of support moves involving status, chances, and potential secondary effects. Lots of room for creativity and innovation as creators there. Hope that helped. Moves involving. You should really say moves involving. My bad. All right. So first off, before I close this out, thanks so much to Dude Why Not. He was the one that came up with the idea for me to do this AMA, and I really appreciate everything. So I'm answering your questions just to close this video out. Second off, this video is kind of more just casually me going through questions and talking mad shit. But hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do and you're still watching this point, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the content I put on my channel, and be sure to leave a comment with anything I said before or just on the video in general. And last but not least, there's going to be more stuff later today, so keep an eye out for that for sure. All right, guys, peace. More laddering tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Gonna answer all the other questions now off recording. This has been Finch. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.